जहाँ देखो वही नारायण माता नारायण पिता नारायण नारायण चलो। श्रीमन्नारायण भजमन्नारायण श्रीमन्नारायण भजमन्नारायण श्रीमन्नारायण नारायण नारायण माता नारायण पिता नारायण माता नारायण पिता नारायण गुरु नारायण 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 चंदा नारायण सूरज नारायण चंदा नारायण सूरज नारायण तारे नारायण 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 वक्रतुंड महाकाय सूर्यकोटि समप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देवा सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा गुरुवे सर्वलोकानां विसाचे भवरोगिणां निधाय सर्वविद्यानां दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ नमः प्रणवार्थाय शुद्ध ज्ञानेकमूर्तये निर्मलाय प्रशान्ताय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेद विभागिनी व्योमवद्व्याप्तं देहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। शिवोऽहं 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 नित्योऽहं शुद्धोऽहं बुद्धोऽहं मुक्तोऽहम् नित्योऽहं शुद्धोऽहं बुद्धोऽहं मुक्तोऽहम् शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम् जिसे शस्त्र काटे ना अग्नि जलाए गलाए ना पानी न मृत्यु मिटाए। जिसे शस्त्र काटे ना अग्नि जलाए, गलाए ना पानी न मृत्यु मिटाए। वही आत्मा सच्चिदानंद में हूँ। शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम्। यही ज्ञान अर्जुन को हरि ने सुनाया। यही ज्ञान वेदों में ऋषियों ने पाया। वही आत्मा सच्चिदानंद में हूँ। शिवोऽहं 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 शिवोऽहम्। जो व्यापक है कण कण में, है वास जिसका। नहीं तीनों कालों में है नाश जिसका। वही आत्मा सच्चिदानंद में हूँ। शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम्। अमर आत्मा है मरणशील काया। सभी प्राणियों के जो भीतर समाया। वही आत्मा सच्चिदानंद में हूँ। शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहं शिवोऽहम्। अमर आत्मा सच्चिदानंद मैं हूँ। तुमसे ओ जोड़ी, तुमसे ओ जोड़ी, साची प्रीत हम तुमसे ओ जोड़ी, तुमसे ओ जोड़ी, तुमसे ओ जोड़ी, साची प्रीत हम तुमसे ओ जोड़ी, तुमसे ओ जोड़ी, अवर संग तोड़ी, तुमसे ओ जोड़ी, अवर संग तोड़ी, अवर संग तोड़ी, तुमसे ओ जोड़ी, तुमसे ओ जोड़ी, साची प्रीत हम तुमसे ओ जोड़ी, जो तुम दीवाना तो हम बाती, जो तुम तीरथ तो हम जाती, जो तुम दीवाना हो तो हम बाती हो, जो तुम तीरथ तो हम जाते, तो हम जाते, तुमसे ओ जोड़ी, तुमसे ओ जोड़ी, साची प्रीत हम तुमसे ओ जोड़ी, जो तुम दीवाना तो हम बाती, जो तुम तीरथ तो हम जाते, जो तुम दीवाना तो हम बाती जो तुम तीरथ तो हम बाती तो हम बाती तुमसे जो तुम संग जोड़ी साची प्रीत हम तुमसे जोड़ी तुमसे जोड़िया तुमसे जो हो साची प्रीत हम तुमसे जोड़ी जहाँ जहाँ वहाँ तेरी सेवा तुम सो ठाकुर और न देवा जहाँ जहाँ वहाँ तेरी सेवा हो तुम सो ठाकुर और न देवा और न देवा तुमसे ओ जोड़ी तुम संग जोड़ी हो साची प्रीत हम तुमसे जोड़ी साची प्रीत हम तुमसे जोड़ी साची प्रीत हम तुमसे जोड़ी तुमसे जोड़ी तुमसे ओ आत्मा रामानंद रमणा अच्युत केशव हरि नारायण आत्मा रामा आनंद रमणा अच्युत केशव हरि नारायण आत्मा रामा आनंद रमणा हरणा भव भय हरणा वंदित चरणा रघुकुल भूषण राजीव लोचन आदि नारायण अनंत शयना आदि नारायण अनंत शयना सच्चिदानंद श्री सत्यनारायण आत्मा रामानंद रमणा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे 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 रामा राम राम हरे हरे जय जय गोविंद हरे गोपाल हरे जय जय गोविंद हरे जय जय गोपाल हरे जय जय गोविंद हरे जय जय गोपाल हरे नारायण नारायण जय जय गोविंद हरे नारायण नारायण जय जय गोपाल हरे नारायण नारायण जय जय गोविंद हरे नारायण नारायण जय जय गोपाल हरे नारायण नारायण जय जय गोविंद हरे नारायण नारायण जय जय गोपाल हरे जय जय गोविंद हरे जय जय गोपाल हरे जय जय गोविंद हरे जय जय गोपाल जय जय गोपाल जय जय गोपाल जय जय गोपाल हरे कृष्ण गोविंद गोपाल गाते चलो, नाम जपते चलो, काम करते चलो। याद आएगी उनको कभी ना कभी, कृष्ण दर्शन तो देंगे कभी ना कभी। कृष्ण गोविंद गोपाल गाते चलो, कृष्ण गोविंद गोपाल गाते चलो, नाम जपते चलो, काम करते चलो। याद आएगी उनको कभी ना कभी, याद आएगी उनको कभी ना कभी। कृष्ण दर्शन तो देंगे कभी ना कभी। अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम्, राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्। कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं, कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं। तुम मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं, तुम मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं। अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम्, राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्। कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं। हाँ कौन कहते हैं भगवान खाते नहीं। वीर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं। अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् राम नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्। कौन कहते हैं भगवान सोते नहीं। कौन कहते हैं भगवान सोते नहीं। माँ यशोदा के जैसे सुलाते नहीं। माँ यशोदा के जैसे सुलाते नहीं। कौन कहते हैं भगवान रोते नहीं। कौन कहते हैं भगवान रोते नहीं। तुम सुदामा के जैसे रुलाते नहीं। तुम सुदामा के जैसे रुलाते नहीं। सुखावसाने त्विदमेव सारम् दुःखावसाने त्वेदमेव गेयम्। देहावसाने त्वेदमेव चाप्यम्। गोविंद दामोदर माधवेति। हे यादव हे नंद हे सखेते। ठाकुर हमारे प्राणों से प्यारे। तुम हो हमारे हम हैं तुम्हारे। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। गैया चरैया माखन चुरैया, दीनों की नैया के तुम हो के भैया। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा, श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारी, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। पितमात स्वामी सखा हमारे, पितमात स्वामी सखा हमारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। श्री कृष्ण गोविंद हरे मुरारे, हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। हे नाथ नारायण वासुदेवा। माता यशोदा हरि को पुकारे, अरे जागो उठो मोहन नैन खोलो, अरे जागो उठो मोहन नैन खोलो। द्वारे खड़े गोप बुला रहे हैं, द्वारे खड़े गोप बुला रहे हैं। गोविंद दामोदर माधवेति, हे यादव हे नंद हे सखे ते। उसको नहीं देखा हमने कभी, पर उसकी जरूरत क्या होगी। ओ माँ, ओ माँ तेरी सूरत से अलग भगवान की सूरत क्या होगी, क्या होगी। इंसान तो क्या देवता भी आंचल में पले तेरे, है स्वर्ग इसी दुनिया में कदमों के तले तेरे। तो क्या देवता भी आंचल में पले तेरे, है स्वर्ग इस दुनिया में कदमों के तले तेरे। ममता ही लुटाए जिसके नयन, ममता ही लुटाए जिसके नयन, ऐसी कोई मूरत क्या होगी ओ माँ, ओ माँ तेरी सूरत से अलग भगवान की सूरत क्या होगी, क्या होगी। कहते हैं तेरी शान में जो कोई ऊंचे बोल नहीं, भगवान के पास भी माता तेरे प्यार का मोल नहीं। कहते हैं तेरी शान में जो कोई ऊंचे बोल नहीं, भगवान के पास भी माता तेरे प्यार का मोल नहीं। हम तो यही जाने तुझसे बड़ी, हम तो यही जाने तुझसे बड़ी संसार की दौलत क्या होगी ओ माँ, ओ माँ तेरी सूरत से अलग भगवान की सूरत क्या होगी, क्या होगी, क्या होगी, क्या होगी, क्या होगी, क्या होगी। तुमरे बिन हमरा कौन है। ओ पालनहारे निर्गुण ओ न्यारे, तुमरे बिन हम हमरा कोनो नहीं। हमरे भगवन तुमरे बिन हमरा कोनो नहीं। तुम्हें हमका हो संभाले, तुम्हें हमरे रखवाले। तुमरे बिन हमरा कोनो नहीं। तुमरे बिन हमरा कोनो नहीं। ओ पालनहारे निर्गुण न्यारे, ओ पालनहारे निर्गुण न्यारे। तुमरे बिन हमरा कोनो नहीं। तुमरे बिन हमरा कोनो नहीं। सुनो तो कहे प्रभु जी हमारी है विनती, दुखी जन को धीरज दो हारे नहीं वो कभी दुख से। तुम निर्बल को रक्षा दो रह पाए निर्बल सुख से। भक्ति को शक्ति दो, शक्ति को भक्ति दो। जग के जो स्वामी हो इतनी तो अरज सुनो। है पथ में दिया रे दो जिया रे। ओ पालनहारे निर्गुण न्यारे, ओ पालनहारे निर्गुण न्यारे। तुमरे बिन हमरा कोनो नहीं। तुमरे बिन हमरा कोनो नहीं। तुमरे बिन हमरा कोनो ना। Let us all close our eyes. I would request you all to close your eyes. And with all these positive vibrations of the mantras, with the purity in heart, we'll bless and pray for the departed soul. मंत्रों से जो सकारात्मक ऊर्जा उत्पन्न हुई है, उसी पवित्र मन से हम दिवंगत आत्मा के लिए प्रार्थना करेंगे। आंखें बंद कर लें सब लोग। लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु। लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु। लोका समस्ता सुखिनो भवन्तु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। Whenever you feel complete, you may open your eyes. Om Shanti.
I thank you all for coming, and we would really like to celebrate the life of my mother, who lived a very happy, long life, and left us very quickly, peacefully. And of course, it's first my mother, so obviously the void is always going to be there. But I know she's going to be looking up, looking down at me up there with my father. There is something that my daughter had written last year about her grandmother, which I would like to read to you. But before I do that, if any of you have any memories to share, it would be very nice if we can share some memories of her, because this is really a celebration of her life. Of course, the sadness will take time to go away, but I would really like to celebrate her life. She was here with us, um, gave us a bonus of actually a few more months. She was very unwell, but then we had lost hope. The doctors had lost hope, but she came back, bounced back, and she was absolutely fine and talking to us just 15 minutes before she passed, very peacefully. 15 minutes before that, she was talking to me, she was responding to me, she was laughing with my brother and my sister-in-law. Of course, for the first time, I was not with her physically, but virtually I was with her on FaceTime. Um, of course, that regret is there that I couldn't hold her hand when she left me, but she knew I was there with her. She knew I was there with her, and I think she sent me away because because she didn't want to go in front of me. She knew if she left in front of me and Ishika, we won't let her go. And she did want to leave and be with my dad now, I think. So I think she's at peace. She's with my father.
being with people and being able to be comforting to everyone. Um, she was also very open-minded, and because of her open-minded, she welcomed everybody in her house. She welcomed people from the family. She welcomed many of my friends who stayed extended, who became our extended family as they stayed with us. And we take forward her culture of welcoming everybody from different cultures, from different religions, from the east, from the west. All were touched by her, and we have received several messages from many people in the past few days, recognizing that she was very loved, recognizing that she will be remembered, and people will always have her in their heart forever. Um, One thing which I think more carries with Seema than with me is her creativity and versatility, and the need for perfection. She was a perfectionist as a cartographer. We have several scrolls from her is to how she taught us. She was a master of pen and pencil to craft maps and graphs, etc. I fondly remember helping her cut out knitting pieces from Woman and Home magazine. She made a collection, and she could stitch practically everything. She was very good at following instructions. She would read everything and was able to translate it into actual pieces, which unfortunately I'm not very good at, but she was excellent at, and I try to reach that. Needless to say, I think many of you and many of the others have seen her dish out a range of dishes. Her food was quite well known, and she would try everything. She was not limited by what she by a particular style, and she would try everything. And that's one thing I carry with me from her. And I spent a lot of time with her in the kitchen, and I continue to do that. Thankfully, my wife is happy with that. So at least that keeps us happy in that sense. Um, Nothing was ever very difficult for her. She took on every challenge with a smile. It was never, a complaining voice in her. And true to her name, Santosh, she was always at peace and ready to take on whatever came her way. And she made adjustments along the way. She stepped in, for example, in the school in Baghdad, which was opened when we went there with a couple of families, Hashim ji, my dad, and a few others. And she stepped in as a teacher there. And then during the summer, I remember making several trips with me and my sister in the tow to buy books for the whole school, which then were transported through the then Prime Minister Indira Gandhi's plane, because she was visiting Iraq. And I remember how many times we went there and we helped with that. It was just amazing how she could, despite having us to take care of, was able to handle big tasks and without any want for any accolades or complaints. So that was her. That's how she was. She always did things with a smile, and that's what we remember, and that's something we want to take forward. Above all, I think what she did was she gave unconditional love. She never expected anything in return, never demanding anything, never complaining, never dealing with whatever which came with a smile, and quietly and gracefully, with sheer grit, hard work and perseverance. Those are qualities which we are trying to have for ourselves and pass on to others. She loved life and people, and hope wherever she is now, she is making more friends. She is taking care of somebody, and she's continuing to support the families who have gone ahead before her. And I'm sure she'll continue to keep touch many more souls wherever she is. Of course, for me and Seema, I mean, she's our mother, and she'll always be in our heart. She'll be there in our actions. She'll be there in our values, the values which we pass to our children, and hopefully our children will pass the same values to the generations to come. And that's our hope. That's our hope. As Seema said, we are here to mourn, but at the same time, I think it's much more a celebration of her long life, very eventful life. She led from behind. In our family, my father was the one who was more known publicly, but she was the foundation, and she was the leader who was doing the forward pushing for everybody, and the force behind everybody. So we celebrate her life, and we look forward to keeping her memories alive. And we thank you again for coming to this event and participating, those who are participating online, for participating online. Thank you.
I asked my daughter to read this out, but she said she won't be able to. But it's on behalf of the grandchildren. Of course, it says Nani because she wrote it. And she wrote it last year as a school project. Actually, in the school, they had an assignment where they had to do a portrait of the grandparent, and she wrote about her Nani. So I'm just going to read it out. Pardon me if I fumble, but my Nani is the most amazing grand young lady at 94 years that I have ever known. I say young because she is truly young at heart and full of life, even at this ripe old age. Age is just a number. This statement is so true for her. Her short-term memory might not be the best. Her agility may not be the best. Her asthma may be a bit of a problem, but her spirit is the best. And that is what matters. My bond with my Nani is special. When I was a baby, she held me in her arms as I slept peacefully for hours together without moving from her chair, not even to use the restroom, afraid to disturb me and wake me up from my peaceful slumber. While my parents went to work, my Nani took care of me as I came home to her house straight from play school. Over the years, my love and respect for Nani has grown. As I listen to her tales from her younger days, I feel privileged to have such a wonderful lineage. Nani is a postgraduate in human geography from Delhi School of Economics. one of the most prestigious and sought-after institution of higher education in Delhi University. She was born in Rawalpindi on 11th February 1929 and grew up in Lahore, at that time a part of undivided India. After the partition in 1947, my grandmother and her family migrated as refugees from Pakistan. Thanks to my great grandfather, who was a civil engineer in what was once the British Railways, they faced much lesser hardship as compared to other migrants and were able to make it to Delhi in a private rail coach. Despite having this special access, two of her brothers went missing and only managed to somehow get to Delhi after 2 months. When I hear the tales of her wonderful life in Lahore and her days at Kinnaird College for Women, another prestigious institution still functional in Lahore, I wish I could someday visit it. It saddens me to think how she must feel knowing that she can never visit Lahore again, a city she remembers so fondly. After settling down in Delhi, Nani worked as a school teacher for 12 years. She wanted to study more, but there was no postgraduate degree offered at Delhi University at that time. As soon as the course was introduced, she was the first one to apply. It was there that she met my grandfather, who was in the process of completing his PhD in economics. Later, she set the university record and her performance in her master's degree program and was offered a full scholarship to study in the US. However, she was not allowed to take that opportunity by her elder brother. Women in those days were not encouraged to be highly educated or to go abroad on their own. She got married and became a wonderful homemaker. The homemaker is somehow never been given even half the respect it deserves. This is unfortunately such a sad reality. My Nani is amazing, no, not just because of her academic achievements, but which includes writing the first geography textbook for NCERT. She was a very accomplished singer, having learned Hindustani classical music, and an amazing
इसकी
artist too.
ग्रैंड इसकी
As I
डॉटर
sit
बोल
with
रही
her
थी,
and look at her shaking
इसकी बिहाफ
hands
पे पढ़
as
रही
she
है ये.
sings along in her wavering voice while watching Indian Idol on TV, I wonder how things would have shaped for her had she been born in this generation. She is such an inspiration and motivation for me. I would feel I have accomplished something if I accomplish even half of what she did in those days. She's the most beautiful person in my life. I love my Nani. That was written.
हमारे यहाँ से किसी और ने ज्वाइन नहीं किया. के D1 से किसने गए तो होंगे.
Very expressive as such generally. So I put a few points, so I thought I'd just share them with you. We are here to celebrate the life of a wonderful lady, Samir's mother. Samir and I go back to our GNU days where our friendship kicked off. Naturally, we spent a lot of time in each other's homes, my home and Samir's homes. And that's where I met Santosh auntie. Auntie was just amazing. I mean, she was warm, she was caring, she was loving, incredibly down to earth. Such a simple lady, very broad-minded, very open. And she embraced us or me with open arms. She had a great sense of humor. She was a loving wife, mother, friend, and a very good friend to her grandchildren. And to me, she was a real sweetheart. I mean, again, and to me, she was like my own mother. My mother is still here, and she was like a second mother to me. Uh, Being at auntie's home, it was always a treat. It was a place filled with love, warmth, humor, lots and lots of foods. I mean, we freaked out on the food part, Samir and I. Where you could, and it was a place where you could be yourself. Uh, uh, it would make me relaxed. It would make me comfortable. There was no need for any pretenses. You could be just yourself, say anything you wanted to say, be what you are. You didn't have to be politically correct. I mean, it was such an open environment, such a loving place to be in. And I wanted to share one thing with you. Uh, it was such a loving home, auntie's home, that one of my most cherished memories are from auntie's birthday. That was on 11th of Feb 1991. So Sameer, uncle, Seema and I, we were all celebrating auntie's birthday. And also we were in a happy mood, great mood, enjoying ourselves. Then and there on the spur of the moment, I picked up the phone and I proposed to my wife, long distance. I was in Delhi, she was in Bombay. I mean, it was such a loving occasion there. I proposed to Susan there. And after we bit of convincing, she said yes. I said, that's great. Then suddenly out of nowhere, bubbly was opened. So we had bubbly, we enjoyed ourselves, we had a good time. And that day is especially special for me, doubly special for me, because not only it was auntie's birthday, it was the day I proposed and my wonderful wife said yes. Well, like I said, I'm not someone who's very demonstrative or emotive, or I don't put my heart on my sleeve. But I do want to say that love and respect I have for auntie is very, very deep. It will always be there. Even though I didn't see her as much as I should have and I could have, but I didn't. That part will always remain with me, and that's something I will live with. So it's not easy, but that's how it is. So I miss the bus uh, there. But auntie lived a full life, a happy life. She was surrounded by her loving family. And that's such a rare thing in today's time. We're so busy, we're so tied up with our own things. Being together, having a happy, loving, joyful family, the togetherness, the feeling of warmth with each other, with the family, is so rare. And auntie was so fortunate to have that with her throughout her life. So that's one thing I really do, wanted to mention. And I need to mention specifically Seema. I mean, she was always there for auntie, always. I mean, I can't express how much Seema has done for auntie. But life goes on. Auntie is missed, but her love and warmth will always remain, not forgotten. So let's celebrate auntie and the time that she spent with us and gave us. Thank you.
I've just decided to share my thoughts with you. So, Santosh auntie was actually my mommy. And lately I spent a lot of time with her because we were, staying in the same society. So for the last 17 years, so I have seen her very closely. And even prior to that, she's been a big influence in our family. As I think Seema had mentioned, because Surendra uncle was the eldest in the family and he lost his mother at a young age. So for the three younger siblings, like my Masi, Papi Masi, and Gogi uncle, and for Tisha uncle, she was a mother. Even with the limited resources they had when they were in Delhi, she welcomed these kids with open arms and she took care of them like a mother. And in return also, she got lots of love and affection from all these three siblings. So, and uncle's house was an open house for anybody and everybody, not only for the family, because our family belonged to Moga, so many people who had work, they will just come to Delhi. So she welcomed them, and everybody was happy. There was always room, even if 20 people arrive, whether it is friends or it is relatives or it is people from Moga, everybody was welcome. So and she was the biggest quality of auntie was that she was very patient and true to her name. She lived to her name, Santosh. So patience, I have seen her through difficult times and struggling medically. She had like asthma and arthritis, but she was so good, she was so intelligent, and she would talk to all the doctors, but never went to hospital. Hardly, I think, one episode when she broke her leg, when she went to hospital, but she managed herself very well. And last memory which I have is, which I want to share, when lately about 6 months back, she became, really unwell. And of course, whenever auntie was unwell, Samir will be back home on the next flight. And and the love and affection she got from Samir and Seema is exemplary. And she was in the last episode, that is 6 months back. I mean, we me being a doctor, my sister being a doctor, we were in discussion with Seema and Samir, and they were also in discussion with the other doctors. Everybody felt that she will go, she will go. But these kids, Seema, Samir, Shalini, and the grandchildren, Ishika and Seher, I don't know what magic they did. They brought her back, and she came back alive and kicking. And it was so beautiful to see her surrounded by love and affection. So even if she's not now physically with us, she is always surrounded by love of her family and extended family and friends, and we know she's blessing us from up there. God bless everyone. Thank you.
Hello everyone. A lot of may not know me. I am Kuhu, Shani Bua's niece, and
I'm sure many of you do know me. I am my mom and my dad Samir's son and Dadi's grandchild. um,
so let's lighten the mood. I mean, of course, it's a good atmosphere, but so I've spent a very few, like, I've not been there for long, but I will always be thankful to Dadi because she has always welcomed me with open arms because it's I have been around here for 2 years. And so whenever I had to come to her home from college, so at the back of my mind, I always knew that I have one place to stay. And Seema Bua was always like, of course, Bacha, you don't even have to ask. So I knew that, okay, I have one place to go. And I know, I don't think, no, know that, um, like, हाँ आप सभी दादी के वहाँ आए होंगे उनके घर में and none of you have left empty handed or anything. She must have fed you something because her dialogues used to be तू क्या खाएगी, तूने खाया, तूने खा लिया, बता क्या खाएगी, कुछ ना कुछ तो वो खिला के ही आपको भेजती थी. And it's always, if you have visited her around the past 2 years, you must have listened to Saregamapa. I remember all the episodes, the Kishore Kumar, and she used to sing. Even at 95, she was singing so beautifully. I used to sit and observe her. Okay, she's 95 years old, guys. 95. She used to wake up early in the morning. She used to dress up, full sari, in a graceful manner. You won't see her in, I have never seen her in a kurta. I'm 21, I'm sitting in my shorts, my shirt. I look homeless in front of her, and she used to sit so gracefully in her chair. And the best part about my evening used to be that I knew if no one was gonna be there, like, of course, whenever Shali Bua comes or Seema Bua comes, Seema Bua may be in her office or Shali Bua may be visiting Hema Bua. I knew one person who was gonna be there. That was Dadi sitting on her chair. And whenever I used to open the door, she was there. So in my heart, I knew, okay. So once I was late, she's 95, guys. She should be sleeping early. I was like, I came home 11 o'clock at night. She was waiting for me. And the first thing she asked me, Tune khana kha liya? I don't think no one will, even my close ones, will ever take care of me the way Dadi did. Not even my own Nani. I mean, my own grandmother, she does, I'm not saying. But she, and then I spent time with her. She used to, well, she used to start her sentence by saying, आजकल के बच्चे तूने तो कुछ देखा ही नहीं है, हमने जो सफर किया. And I used to think, ऐसा क्या? And then she told me her Lahore story, how she had to move away from her hometown. And I used to wonder, okay, she has been through a lot of things. And then she also told me about the Iran thing, how she had this whole school where she taught everyone. And I was very much impressed by her. And then one day, and the, have you ever heard of the saying, the oldies always knows? So one day I came to visit Bua after my college, and I was sitting there and thinking something. And everyone was like, थक गई होगी बेचारी, अभी ऐसी बैठी है. But she said, no, ये किसी को याद कर रही है. And I was like, oh, the oldies, it's the oldies, they always know. ये किसी को याद करी, कैसे इन्होंने गेस कर लिया, ये किसी को याद करी है. And so when she passed away, I was with her a day prior. She was feeling a little bit weak, but she'll still manage to somehow wear a sari, that too in a very graceful way, no doubt. And I was still in my shorts. I was still in a very homeless manner. But we made her visit Hema Bua's house, where she met everyone. I think this was a way of saying goodbye to everyone. She pulled all the energy she had, said goodbye to everyone, had a good time, laughed with everyone. Next day we came back home. The next day she woke up. She said, I'm feeling very good today. And I think I drink a lot of tea. I can have 5 cups of teas a day. She's the only one that can beat me. She's like, ले आ चाय, मैं तो कभी भी चाय पी सकती हूँ. And I was just like, one day I came in her room at night and I saw her drinking tea. I was like, okay, she's drinking tea at 11 p.m. I'm like, okay, she really loves tea. And then the next morning, the day she died, she was talking to someone on the phone, Seema Bua and Fufaji. So she had a smile on her face. She was like, ha. And she used to like encourage Seema Bua, jao ghumo, kab tak wait karogi. And then she was just happy that, हाँ मेरे बच्चे घूम रहे हैं, मुझे बस फोटो दिखाते रहना. And when I saw her drinking cold coffee, and she had a very good, huge smile on her face. हाँ मजा आ रही है cold coffee पीते हुए. So when she died, the one thing about her is that that chair that she used to sit on gave her a lot of energy. You will see that chair and her family, whenever she used to talk to Seema Bua, Fufaji, Ishika, these 3 members gave her this glow on her face. Because a day prior, she was a little weak. But the moment she talked to Seema Bua and Ishika, the moment she heard their voices, she had a glow on her face. Like, इतनी एनर्जी कहाँ से आ गई इनमें? But she was, उन्होंने मुझे रखा, मेरे लिए बहुत ही बड़ी बात है वो. और उन्होंने मुझे कोई भी, तुझे जो खाना है तू खा, तुझे जो करना है कर, जितने बजे तक जागना है जाग, बस. I'll always be thankful to her. ऐसा मेरे लिए कोई नहीं करता यहाँ पे.
So I'm gonna keep it short. She's already kind of summed up Dadi's life and how amazing of a person she was. But like she said, I will always be thankful for my Dadi. Fortunately, I was given the chance to explore the world at such a young age. And the way that Dadi raised my dad really allowed me to explore the world and have these experiences that I'm having. And I regret that I haven't been able to be here and spend the same amount of time that Ishika spent with her. The whole family's here. And every time I come, I'm always thinking, maybe it's not bad if I stay. Maybe I should stay, maybe we move back to Delhi. I can experience this life. But just after recent events, after going through her photos, I realized that everything she did, all the sacrifices she made, have allowed me to experience things that I know people will never experience in the world. I've seen such wonders, such beauty, and it's all due to her effort and her sacrifice. So I will always remember her in my heart. I will never forget her. I will always be thankful for her, and I'm just hoping wherever she is living her life happily, or she's living wherever she is happily. She's helping people like usual. She's asking them, Azuku, did you eat? Did you eat as usual? But I'm just hoping that she's now at peace with um, everybody there. So yeah, we'll miss her a lot.
Uh, if anybody wants to share, but like I said, there's a message from my dear friend Jayashree Jetwani, who's been a very good and dear friend and colleague. She sent a message which she said to be read out. So I'm just going to request Jayati to do that for me. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. So I'll be reading out Jayashree Auntie's message, who's Seema Mami's friend. So she's written, my relationship with the Goyal family goes back to the 3 decades when I first met Seema in 1995. And through her, I met parents at Narendra Niketan. Mrs. Goyal was love, and Mrs. Goyal's love was love and care personified. Both Dr. Goyal and Mrs. Goyal treated and said many times that for them, I was like Seema's older sister. If Dr. Goyal was called Sher Khan Goyal for his domineering persona, Goyal Auntie, on the other hand, was an extremely soft spoken, loving person who created a niche for herself. My heartfelt condolences to Seema, Sameer, and their families. Parents do not live forever. This is the reality we all have to live with. I have every reason to believe that Santosh Auntie's journey to the eternal was a joyous and a blessed one. My respects and remembrance for both Professor Goyal and Mrs. Goyal in my prayers. And since we're here to celebrate Goyal Nani's life here, I would also like to mention a few words. So, as Seema Mami and Mama have already mentioned, we are here to celebrate her life. So, we would really miss her whenever we will enter her beautiful, nurtured home, as she would always dress up as beautifully as ever at the entrance in a well draped sari to welcome and greet us, which was always so heartwarming. So, I got married 5 years back in this house, and I think there was a lot to learn from her. So as everyone mentioned, there was so much to learn also. So one of the many memories that I would want to share with you is her tales and cooking tips and tricks that she always used to tell us, and her especially the fruit cream that she served with the ice cream. Even at the age of 95, she used to make that for us at every gathering. So I think that was truly inspirational, and her strength and outlook towards life was something that I think ours and next generation should always imbibe. I'm sure she will always be there with us and would be blessing us from up there. So thank you.
Thank you, Jyoti. I think we have shared a lot of memories, a lot of things about her. I think there is Ingrid is online, and I think she wanted to say something. Can we do that? Can we have her? Yeah.
Hello, Seema. Hello,
Yes, I can hear.
Samir. Can you listen?
Yes.
We can hear.
Maybe I can put the mic.
You can hear, I can hear you,
but
and
it's not connected to the speaker. Give me a second.
Put the mic.
Maybe we can put the mic near the speaker.
Yeah, can you?
Yes.
Yeah, can you speak?
Can you speak, Emily?
Ramir and Seema and all the family, I really only can repeat what I already wrote and what I put as well into the chat. I am more than grateful, and I have really feel privileged to get known to your mom and to your dad. And one could feel it is now nearly 30 years back when I first had the encounter with your mom at the Delhi airport. And what a personality, what a warm-hearted person just welcomed us at the airport. It was, you know, Ratan uncle, for him it was really coming back home. For me, it was, I just said, wow, what a woman, what a heart warming welcome, and she went out of the way, and you could feel that she is an absolutely pillar of your family and of your dad, that she was steering from behind everything. And be proud to have such a mom, to have had such a mom, to have had such parents. I really envy you. You can be happy and carry it along with you into the future. Wishing you a lot of strength, and your mom, your dad, both of them will be unforgettable. And I can now imagine their souls being wherever they are, not at peace. I think they're already on their next journey. Let's see how to shake the world. So wishing you a lot of strength to overcome this loss and cherish her and celebrate. Yes, when I read that you were writing memories of Santosh Goyal and celebrate life, I said, yes, celebrate life. That's how I remember her, with your broad smile. And I won't forget entering your home, her home, your parents' home. I always try to bring flowers because I love flowers, and I brought flowers. And I won't forget your mom was always telling, you know, Ingrid, that I love flowers. And one could see it in the garden, and the way how she was sorting out the flowers and decorating the home with the flowers. One could feel that she had a lot of really loving heart. I feel again very grateful to have known her, and she will be in my heart, and I will never ever in my life forget her. So stay strong, because I feel it is a very big loss for the whole family. But her strengths, your parents' strengths, will be all with you. Om Shanti.
Aditi, you wanted to come in?
Hi, can you hear me? I can't, for some reason, I can't put my video on.
We can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's hard. First, thank you for making it possible for us to join you. Thank you to Seher for those very moving photos. Thank you to Ishika for your wonderful writing. And yeah, like many of you have said, and I think Samir and Seema, you know this, how you all welcomed me into the family. We are not family, but we're closer than family. And it is thanks to Auntie that Nigel, my husband, had a kurta on his wedding day. She spent the night getting some water stains out, and she still remembered it long after, when we met just last August. We were part of very much part of both Samir and Shalini's weddings, Samir and Seema and Govind's wedding. So yeah, we really are feel it as family, and a lot of Auntie's values you have all spoken about. For me, the one word that sums her up is grace, and she it kind of, a lot of you have talked about how her saris are the most gorgeous saris, but she was grace in every which way. Her food, her way she would welcome us, and the way she lived her life, and the unconditional love that she gave, not just to her own family, but to all of us around her. So it is truly, we will look back and celebrate her life and her love, and sending you all much love and strength from Nigel and me. Thank you.
Anyone else online wants to speak? We are coming to the close of the ceremony.
Yes, if I could share. Just a second. Can you all see me all right? Okay, there we are.
We can hear you. Can you also mention your name, please?
Yes. Hello,
Oh, Sparsh.
all. Yeah, hello all. My name is Sparsh.
Recognize my son.
Yeah, I'm Samir and Shalini's elder son. Thank you so much for such a beautiful service. I will keep it brief, as you know, my brother and cousins and all of you wonderful people have captured the feelings perfectly. From birth, my dadi has shown me the love that we're all familiar with. Um, I still remember how she would light up as soon as she saw any of us, and the smile and brightness that was on her face whenever whenever we were able to meet her. The enthusiasm by which she led life, even as she's grown older, and just the pure love and joy she had for everyone around her. I I remember the talks we would have about, her life, her experiences, the experiences of those around us, about the future, and about the world. And I especially remember how she had an exuberance about her that matched my own, despite being so much older than me. She was sharp and witty and humorous and made any and everyone that she met feel truly lucky and special. While I still have a lot to learn, I hope that I can lead a life that is even a fraction as wonderful as her, and that I continue to make her proud as she watches me from the stars. Thank you all so much for coming.
Anyone else would like to say anything? Otherwise, we can come to a close.
Samir, could I? It's Nandita.
Yes, Nandita, please go ahead.
Okay, sorry, I'm still trying to figure out how to turn on my camera, but okay. Okay. I mean, there's nothing more to say except that Auntie was amazing, and I was so blessed to be able to come see her last year. And it was like full circle coming home again. After Auntie and Uncle had welcomed me and you into you guys' home, 31 years ago, to be able to come back and just get that hug from her was amazing. To come home and just have her be happy about, the outfit that I bought, and she'd comment on that, and all the way to the end, just like Sparsh said, her exuberance, her love of life, her love of everybody that came in her path is something that'll always stay with me. That's all. Thank you.
Okay, last chance. If there's nobody else, then we can close this celebration. We'll have more going forward. We'll get a chance to celebrate both her and my dad later on in the years to come. We will cherish these memories. And thanks a lot to everybody who joined this. And those who are online, sorry, you can't have the drinks and ice cream and the sweets here, but All those who are here, please go ahead. Oh, incident. Of course. So we have our eldest member from our family who's the leader now. Close this.
Hello, good evening, everybody. Today is a very good occasion that the Santosh has passed at the age of 95, which is a very, very rare thing. She was an excellent person. I have known her for the last 50 years while we've been staying in Delhi. She is an excellent host. And well, as and when I visited them, they always welcomed us. She was in a relationship my daughter-in-law. Professor Goyal was my nephew, my cousin sister's son. Okay? And well, Santosh gave us a very good time. We'll always remember her. Well, bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you everyone online. We'll go to close the ceremony now. Thank you. Join.